So I am new to entrepreneurship, but my journey has been years in the making. In fact, 4 years ago today, March 13th, I was celebrating my 44th birthday, 15 years married. My children were 12, 11, and 5, and I had been enjoying years as a career in successful fundraising. I felt stable and secure, and life was good. Now, about an hour after, we had a little gathering at the school that I was working at to celebrate my birthday. I met with a group of other administrators to discuss our plan for closing campus for what we had hoped would be just 2 weeks. Now, we all know what happened in terms of the pandemic, and those 2 weeks stretched out into months and then years. But interestingly enough, months before that date, March 13th, 3/13, 2020, I saw the numbers 313 everywhere. And what started as a whisper began to feel like a scream. And I found it really alarming, 313. And so I began asking friends and colleagues what they thought it meant. And plenty of people said they had no idea. Some people said it was all in my head. And then one person said, "Lisa, it's the universe's way of telling you to pay attention." I wasn't quite sure what to do with that, but at least it was a start. And so from there, my life slowly began to unravel. It began with my job and then my marriage, which then led to every other aspect of my life. I became severely depressed and completely exhausted and not quite sure where to turn next. And so I, fortunately, wasn't all hopeless. I had the love and support of my parents. I had very close friends and family, and I had kind new neighbors and my beautiful daughters willing to love me and see me through it all. But I needed a start. I needed to go back to what I was founded on. Now, I am a very proud third-generation New Orleanian. And when my great-grandparents immigrated here from Italy, they brought with them their strong commitment to faith, family, and traditions. And that paved the way for a beautiful childhood filled with parades, family crawfish boils, a lot of church, and the ability to push through hard times while still knowing how to pass a good time. I had to go back and reclaim my 20 plus years as a successful fundraiser and communication strategist, the multi-million-dollar campaigns, the teams that I had helped to lead, the volunteer management, the galas, the golf tournaments. No one could take that from me. But again, I needed a start. So I went back to what I love and cherish the most, which is our city, our community, our culture. And I took a gig as a part-time volunteer coordinator with Satchmo Summerfest. If it goes up. No? There it is. There I am. And what may have seemed like a step back was actually a huge leap forward. I was letting go of what other people thought of me and doing what I knew was right for me. On one of the first days of the job, I briefly shared with my supervisor my vision to take all of the skills, all of the experiences, My network that I had built over 20 plus years based on hard work and high integrity, and put all of that into a business that would support startup entrepreneurs seeking to develop their brand identity and their creative brand elements and their campaign strategies to launch their businesses. And he looked at me and asked, "Would you like us to make your check out to Founded?" And I thought, I can do this. I will do this. Yes, let's do this. And so from there, I really reflected a lot on the phrase that what you want most, give to others. And so in the past year and a half since, I've had this beautiful opportunity to build Founded creative brand strategies alongside amazing clients, incredible friends, and mentors who have been with me all along. I've been able to use my talents to help them create their brands and what they're founded on and reach their dreams. Now, I have to say, the number 313 is still present. I do still see it, but it doesn't alarm me or frighten me like it used to. And so when I saw the call for speakers for New Orleans Entrepreneur Week on 313, I knew I had to go for it. I had to go for it. And so being invited to be here has been a huge honor and another step showing me that I am headed in the right direction. And so what I would share with other entrepreneurs or anyone going through hard times, you're not too old. The problems, the challenges, they are not insurmountable. You absolutely can overcome them. And the best is not behind you. And when you feel fear, it is best to find your way to face it and embrace it. And I would tell all of you that if you're not sure about what the next steps are for you, I would encourage you to do what I believe the universe was telling me all along. Keep going, and you will keep growing. Thank you.